You only need around 3,000 words to understand 95% of everyday English conversations. 3,000, not 30,000, not 50,000. But here's the real challenge. Most people spend years trying to learn those words in the slowest, most boring way possible. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the English Mastery Podcast. This is your daily training space to speak English more naturally, more confidently, and without overthinking every sentence. Maybe this sounds familiar. You try memorizing endless word lists and forget them a week later. You pay for expensive tutors who give you complicated grammar lectures. Or you sit in a classroom half listening, waiting for the lesson to end. These methods aren't just slow, they make English feel like a chore instead of a skill you want to use every day. And that's the problem. When learning feels like work, you quit before you reach fluency. So, what's the faster, simpler way? It's something called comprehensible input. And here's the amazing part, it's how you learned your first language as a child without even realizing it. Comprehensible input simply means learning through English you understand, even if you don't understand every single word. You figure it out from the context, from the situation, from what's happening around you. It's the way your brain wants to learn a language.
Let's try this right now. I'm going to describe my surroundings. Don't translate, just listen. This is my desk. I'm opening my notebook. There is a pen. The pen is blue. Now I am writing my name. The window is open. I can hear the birds outside. Notice something? Even if you didn't understand every single word, you could still picture the scene in your head. Your brain was connecting the words to images, to actions, to sounds. That's comprehensible input. Let's do another quick example. Imagine this. This is a cup. I am pouring tea into the cup. The tea is hot. I am drinking the tea slowly. Again, you probably understood the meaning without needing to stop and translate. That's the power of this method.
When you use comprehensible input consistently, you learn much more than just vocabulary. You hear natural pronunciation again and again until it feels normal in your mouth. You improve your listening skills without boring exercises. You pick up grammar and sentence structure automatically. And most importantly, you start thinking in English instead of translating from your first language. That last one is the key to fluency. Thinking directly in English is what makes your speech natural and fast. Here on the English Mastery Podcast, I'm going to help you reach that point using real life situations, storytelling, and natural conversation. We're going to learn the 3,000 most important words in a way that never feels like homework. Because when learning is interesting, you stick with it. And that's when real progress happens. Here's your simple 3-step fluency plan. Step 1, listen every day. Play episodes like this one daily. Shadow my voice. Repeat what I say, match my tone, and copy my rhythm. Don't worry about mistakes. The goal is to get comfortable speaking. Step 2, reinforce the words. After listening, write down the new words or phrases you heard. For example, from today, desk, notebook, pen, pour slowly. Look up their meanings if you're not sure. Then try making your own sentences with them. Example: I put my notebook on the desk. Or, he poured coffee slowly into the cup. Step 3: Review for memory. You can use a flashcard app like Anki, or just read your notes for a few minutes every few days. This keeps the words fresh in your mind so you don't forget them. Let's do a shadowing practice right now. I'll say a short sentence. You repeat after me. Ready? I'm opening the door. Repeat. The sun is bright. Repeat. There is water in the glass. Repeat. I'm walking to the park. Repeat. The air feels cool. Repeat. Good. Now let's make them a little longer.
I'm opening the door and stepping outside. Repeat. The sun is bright and warm on my face. Repeat. There is cold water in the glass on the table. Repeat. I'm walking to the park to meet my friend. Repeat. The air feels cool and fresh this morning. Repeat. You see how we're slowly making sentences richer? This is how you grow your fluency without pressure. I want you to remember, fluency is not about perfection. It's about understanding more today than you did yesterday. Even if you only learn one new word a day, that's over 350 new words in a year. And with the right ones, you'll be speaking naturally in less time than you think. 15 minutes of this method can be worth an hour of traditional study time. And you can do it while cooking, walking, or commuting. The more you listen and repeat, the faster your brain connects the dots.
You will become fluent. Not someday, step by step, starting today. So keep listening, keep repeating, and keep using your English every single day. If this episode helped you, follow the English Mastery podcast. Share it with a friend who's learning, and tell me in the comments where you're listening from and what time it is there. I'll see you in the next episode. Let's master English together.